It's important to note that I was about 40% confident that I actually hit the right button and that I was streaming. There was a chance that I was still on the starting soon screen that whole time. Right? That's how I do things. Happy Tuesday, everybody. That's Super Fluffy with the 15 months. My name is Hurl. Oh, dude, my name is Earl. Seen that show? It's a great show. Not to mention, you know, Jamie Priestley. Same. It's amazing. Another Tuesday. Fine day. Favorite dinosaur? The dead ones. I'm just saying, I can't even imagine. You know what? I guess you kind of can. Because, you know, I have a fear of the ocean. Okay? Because there's dinosaur fish in there called sharks. And there's a lot of things in, you know, I was riding motorbikes, dirt bikes with a buddy of mine a million years ago. This is a true story. Story time! It was several years ago. And we decided this day he was going to take his truck and I was going to take the dirt bike. So we went out into the desert where we go and we're having a good time. I wasn't very good at the dirt bike. I was good enough, but I wasn't, you know, I was good enough on the dirt bike that I could ride around deserts and stuff and keep up, right? But if there was any like crazy terrain, you're going to have to slow down because I'm not very good. So he's in his truck, I'm in the dirt bike, and there was something extra awesome about that moment. I don't know, I can't quite put my finger on it, but one of my best friends in the world, known him since elementary school. He's in his truck, I'm on the dirt bike. They're all his. He had all the toys. I never had toys, but he had all the toys. And we were just kids, and we're out in the desert doing our thing. And then he pulls up his truck next to this big boulder, because he just like kind of turned around type thing, and he's like parked next to this giant boulder. And he sees me, and I'm like frozen in fear. And he's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, and he's like, super confused. Well, you see, it wasn't a boulder; it was a giant bowl. It was. Did I say boulder? It was not a boulder; it was a giant bowl. Parked next to a giant bowl. This is a real story. So he's in a truck. So he's safer. It's a bowl. It's a bowl. Bull's going to win. A bowl. B-U-L-L. And he's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Ugh." And then I turned off my dirt bike for some reason. I don't necessarily know why I did that. I thought maybe the noise was going to set the bowl off, but that was probably stupid. And I go like, just... I said, "Look next to you." And he's in his truck, looking out his truck window like this. And the bowl is like there, like 2 feet away from him. And he's like, and he looks off on the horizon, and then he looks down, he's all, "Oh." And he looks at me, he goes, "Hmm." So then the bowl looks at him, looks at me, looks back at him, looks at me, chews. Looks at him, looks at me, takes a giant poop, and then just turns around and walks away. So I started up the bike and we were on our way. It's incredible. Well, here's the deal. I'm talking about dangerous animals in the desert, and I say bowl. Do you think I'm talking about like a bowl that you eat cereal out of, or the animal a bowl? Let's have a little sip out of our... Anonymous says, "Skiz. What's the best Christmas present? A broken drum." I don't even need to see the rest. The best Christmas present is a broken drum. You can't beat it. That's good. And it says, but I can't even see the badumps, but I see the B-A, the ba. I think that's what it says. Doge with the 10 months, Skiz. I just want to say that 10 months of watching you is the best. You remind us of how, regardless of age or mental capacity, you can always have fun in Minecraft. That was mean. They didn't say that. I'm just messing around. You remind us of how, regardless of age, you can always be a kid at heart. Please don't ever stop. That's amazing. Thank you for that. I never took a sip out of my.
Kevin Bubbles below the refrigerator. For the love of Kevin Bubbles below the refrigerator. Kevin Bubbles Malone, refrigerator Jimmy, Mad Eye Dugan.
There we go. We'll see 4 p.m. Glad you're here. Checking it out. I'm okay. Great. You guys are still on the bowl. That's good. Talval. Amazing. Lala Mac with the 20 months. Toss Marriage. A new Prime sub. Well, welcome to the Skids family. Let me tell you what we're doing today.
Yeah, baby.
I'm going to tell you with my face. All of my face. What we're doing today. I really have blown it on this whole mangrove thing. People need it. They need it yesterday. Oh, for the... What's this now? People need it and they need it yesterday. I gotta close down my launcher and start over. It was fine 2 seconds ago. So we're gonna make a Propagule farm today. We're gonna take those Propagule and the bone meal that's been gifted to us, and we have a decent amount of TNT. We are going to max out what we have left so we can get maybe a little pop shop going so people can get their mangrove. I heard this morning that some guy on the server, what's his name? Pulse? M-Pulse. I don't know what the M-Pulse? I don't know what it is, but he spent like a long time manually getting mangrove. So I feel bad about that. That's actually funny. Landrick with a joke of the day says, worst part of having an apple addiction is you can't see a doctor about it. Now, if you don't know what that means, it's, because keep the doctor away. That's what 1 apple a day does, which is also malarkey. There, I said it. Let's pop back on here. See if we can get onto this fella. And Snoogans. Yeah, baby. So if you weren't in the stream yesterday, what we did was we built out cell number 1 of this, and the goal in this, I need more glass. This is going to go all the way up. We built it so it spits out here like so, and it's collecting over here. So we have a good amount of bone meal. Now, we are going to be doing a lot more cells all the way up. Boom. So that thing is just really going. And the reason is because mangrove is very bone meal hungry. So what I'm going to do is now we're going to make a Propagule farm so we can at least get going. And then we'll worry about maxing out the bone meal later. Yes, we will. But we do need to visualize this, in regards to... my status. Thank you. And hop. Thank you. Oh, I got to get my right mod chat up. There's my lovelies. Am I going to use light manica for the bone meal stacking just for ease? Probably not, for 2 reasons. One, because I think I should be able to do it freehand for the most part. Each cell is a standalone cell. I should be fine. And it's really helping me learn. And 2, and this is really carries more gravity than 1. Yeah, I don't really know how to use light manica. I don't know how to use it. I'll figure it out one day. I don't know how to. Have you tried using the code to refresh the farm? Alt F4. Well, I've heard that if you unload the chunks and you come back, there's a chance that you could mess up the bone meal farm. But you're saying if I hit Alt F4, it will like kind of reset it to its default? Let's try it. Can't believe you think I'm that stupid. All right, let's move on. Look, everybody's like, no, I can't believe all of you think I'm that stupid. I mean, you guys know me. I have fun. I joke, and I don't claim to be a genius, but I did work 20 years in tech. Captain Mike's worried how is he gonna... Captain Mike's like, oh God, is he going to do it? I'm going to feel so bad. You know what? Let's talk about feeling bad, since this is a feel-good stream. Well, I feel fine now because of the way things turned out. And yesterday, if you guys were in the stream yesterday, I was having some fun joking with my buddy Impulse. Yes, I know who that is. We were talking about fantasy football. And I was saying that he's the one who has to worry more than us, but he's in good shape. He just needed last night to not go haywire. And he's like, stop. He didn't want to talk about it. And I said, you're 100% going to win. And that's when he was like, forget it. I'm out of here, because he didn't want me to jinx it. And he left. And then I was watching the stream or watching the game last night. Guys, I'm telling you right now, spoiler, he made it. He made it to the Final Four. That was crazy close. Impulse was almost out of the Final Four as of last night, and it was crazy the way it played out. I'm telling you right now, it was so close. It was making me crazy. I was like, I actually genuinely feel terrible about poking him during stream earlier today. Like, I was just messing around. Like, oh, you're definitely going to get it. He's like, stop it. It almost went south. And I was watching with Pups, and I'm like, this is actually upsetting me. Like, this is too close. What is happening? Finish the game. Like, the game would just not end. I just needed it to end so he could have that lead. And he did it. It worked out. Ah, that was nice. I feel so much better. So he did it. He's in the Final Four. Pups is in the Final Four, and I'm in the Final Four. And I will say this. Here's what I'm going to say. Pups deserves to be there. She's been a force all season. She's a force every season. She knows her football. It's really awesome. Impulse deserves to be there because his team's been very strong. It could be argued that he deserves it less than somebody who was kicked out, which is actually Pups' brother. He got, oh my gosh, the bad luck was unbelievable. I'm glad I'm in the Final Four. I'm glad. I don't deserve to be there. I don't deserve it. And I'm going to tell you why. So here's what I think's happening. I think that the football fantasy divine is making up for last season. Last season, I didn't just deserve to be there. I should have been playing in the championship, and I should have won I should have won the entire thing. It was the craziest fluke of events that kept me out of the championship last season. You know what I mean? So I was like, maybe it's making up for that. I don't know. But I won this week, so I'm in the Final Four. But the person I beat, there was two people that I could have beat, and I happened to be playing one. Two people who were in the Final 8 who I could have beat, and I happened to be playing one of them. And if Impulse and I were playing each other, I think he would have beat me, but it would have been like, what is it, Impulse? Like a point? Like, we both had a terrible showing, so we're both lucky to be in the Final Four. Guys, I know this is what you come for. I don't even like to talk about fantasy football, but you guys want me to. Don't click away. Hold on. Let me see something really quick. I'm pretty sure Impulse could have beat me, but I believe it was a small margin. Oh my gosh. Yeah, dude. If Impulse and I played each other, he would have beat me by 2 points. 119 to 117. Actually, 1.5 points. That would have just been such an awful end. Meanwhile, keep in mind, 119 for him, 117 for me. Pups, 170. 170. The person she played, she beat him. They had 152. Her brother, 171. Lost to somebody who got 174. It was the Clash of the Titans. And Impulse and I were like on this, like, oh, keep us away from that. So we both, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy we're both in the Final Four. But now Pups and Impulse have to play each other. Almond, how are ya? Civ says, woohoo, 2 months in. You're amazing. Thank you for being here. Foosball is for the devil. That's a funny sentence. Odin. I did not look at Peak yet. No, I'm hearing that there's got some serious updates. Dude, I'm going to tell you something. You guys have seen, I mean, obviously, you know, like I'm out of the Life series. You know that because that came out. And we had to guess the build come out. And so now it's like, I'm really enjoying just focusing on Hermitcraft for a little bit. But I do miss playing other games too. Is the UI super big? I'm telling you, I thought it was too a second ago. I'm like, what is going on? When did that change? Because I always keep it on a 3, but it like went back to a whatever. It's going back to default. Oops, that's not what I want. What just happened? Hup and hup. Yeah, I like that. Thank you. I like that. That's my speed. I don't know how people play like this. People play with the GUI like snoogans. Wait, is that the... No. What? I don't even know what I'm looking at. Actually, in fact, here we go. What if I just play like this? Like it's nothing. Hold on. What? What's the problem? That's how we play. Looks normal to me. No, I can't stand it. They're so cute, I can't stand it. Let's go. Look at this, dude. There's a 4. Oh, that's what we were on, right? 4. That is just too massive for me. I like 3. I feel like 3 is a good one. Don't you think so? Tango would struggle so much with that he couldn't even change. You know what? I was able to change that back pretty easily, but I'm not going to lie. I was a little bit worried. At 5, Almond, I didn't know there was a 5. Mr. Brebby, so I suppose I'm a psycho. Well, Alex the Wizard, I'm glad you're here to smile. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, hermits want the mangrove. So here's the deal. So we have a lot more to do in terms of all these cells. And we're going to see, this is my AFK spot. And we will be doing that, but not now. We have enough bone meal. Plus, we were gifted enough bone meal to make a good dent in the mangrove that people need. So in order to do that, we're going to need... Propagule. I missed the mic. We need the Propagule. So we're gonna do that with our face now. Okay, we're gonna make the Propagule with our face. And you know what, dude? No, we'll just do it. I was gonna say, never mind. I had an idea, and then I instantly realized how stupid it was. So we're gonna move on. Let's get the Propagule. Now I was starting to make a design for it. And I'm like, I mean, it's kind of working, but let me look up a design online just to see. So I did. I found a design. I'm like, it's an amazing amount of Propagule, like 18,000 an hour. I'm like, I don't need that much. And I looked at the design. I'm like, okay, here's the deal. This design there's so much trickery in it in regards to use a piston to push this block into the minecart, remove the rail. And it was a really cool design. I mean, don't get me wrong, super cool design. But I'm like, that's literally something I never would have figured out. So I'd rather go with something that I'm going to figure out. So I actually have a design. It's not the greatest, but it works. And you guys are going to see it. And look, I got a trident. As long as we're on the subject. Let's go. I'm going to want more stone than that. We got to go get more. All right, so here's the deal. So what I need to do is visualize where this is going to go. Was it an El Mango design? I actually don't know. We're here for your patented Skiz reinvents the wheel, except it's square. Fox, that started so nice and ended so mean. The Real John Jr., 28 months, the night of Starfall with the 9 months. We have the world's most beautiful streamer coming in and raiding us. No big deal. Puppy's Tummy's coming in with a raid here. Thank you, Pups. Puppy's Tummy's coming in with the raid. I love that. Maddie always puts that pinned message up there. Stay hydrated, take a snack, and stretch once in a while. It's very important. Like, honestly, it seems like it's sort of a nice little thing, but it is good and smart. And on planes, too. Guys, if you're on a long plane ride, get up and walk around a little bit. I don't think people realize that that's actually a bad thing sitting for so long. I don't like that I sit as long as I do. I need to rewire manage so I can use the stand-up portion of me desk. You know what I mean? All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm going to have to get some more goodies. We're probably going to fly home in just a hot second here. And we will, in fact, here, let's do this, everybody. Okay. We want to visualize. Okay, so there is right here. What we're going to most likely end up doing, everybody, is that when all these cells come all the way up and there's just bone meal spewing through this thing. Can I just tell you I hate this glass? I hate it. Isn't there like a better glass? I'm getting better glass. Better glass resource. I hate the lines. I hate it. Anyways, this right here, see how it's collecting? That's all well and good, but what it's going to actually do is there's going to be an ice block there. Crap. Anyways, there's going to be an ice block there, and then there's going to be a soul sand, and we're going to bubble vader all the bone meal up this way. And right around here-ish, somewhere over here. So it's going to come up right around here, the bone meal is, and that's going to have to feed that guy. And we're going to need it to feed the Propagule farm. So I think the Propagule is going to have to be over here again. And I think it's just going to have to be out of the way of this. You know what I mean? And I want to make sense of this footprint. Because the Propagule is also going to have to come feed. Actually, the Propagule is going to feed the handsome guy. The bone meal is going to be feeding the good stuff. It's got to feed that and this. Okay, Propagule. I just think probably on the back of this thing, and I don't love that because it brings it out to the right more than I'd like. I'm trying to visualize this. Don't want to overthink this. I think I'm just going to make it back here, the Propagule. Propagule's going back here. Decision made. Decision made, people. Decision made. Actually, kind of works because it'll be nice to get it over there easy, right? Under the platform you're standing on. Well, I thought about that too, believe it or not. It's not a terrible idea to have it underneath there, but I mean, let's call it what it is. It's got to come up over here anyway, so it might make more sense to have it underneath there, huh? It totally does. It does. It does make more sense. Like, you know, when something makes blatantly more sense like that, you gotta go with it. So, not to mention, kind of cool. I'll be like, you want to go up there? You want to come down here? You know what I mean, dude? Why all the different colors? But you know what that means? Oh, my bad is. That means that I need to. You know what I mean? We gotta do the thing. Is there anything to build off of? No. Actually. Dude. You know what, dude? Maybe we use... Oh my God, why am I using so many different types of blocks? It's making me crazy, by the way, just so you know. In case you thought you were alone in that. Graphic Jonathan with the 6 months. Red One Plays with the 6 months. The veins make you so angry. I hate those veins on a tree. What do you mean by veins? Are you talking about the stupid leaves that go on for days? I'm going to have to put something up. Was that the quickest and easiest decision you've ever made? I've made a lot easier ones in my day. By the way, I think with a sword, you should be able to go, rah! Okay, I'm just saying. I think that there's, you know... I just want all of these out of here, and even though I know they're coming back, it's crazy. So much, I say. Get out of here. Anyways. Yeah, that makes me absolutely bonkers, dude. Oh. The Doe Smith says, by the way, Skiz, yesterday I was talking about Karn. I looked into it, and the full game is set to release at the end of January, and I'm so excited for it. I might give that a go on a stream. I know that was a weird one, but a machete would be sweet. Why am I getting all this static for how slow the mangrove farm's coming? Jeez. You guys are ruthless. Now, let me get busy here. All right, we're really doing this. So we're going to go underneath this fella. And I think I might be able to do this. Can I place it on the vine? Dude. Oh, dang it. All right, well, that's not going to be... That's not good enough. All right. Well, give me the sand. Give me the gravel. Let's do this. Let's do this thing. How about it? Yes. Maybe. We'll see if Gigs does that. Believe it or not, there is potential for a Gigs Phasmo stream tomorrow. Nothing certain, but it could happen. Because my understanding is Phasmo has gone through an update. It's got new ghosts and everything. I'm placing gravel so I can build, so I have something to build on. And then I'll tear the gravel down. I have not seen their farm yet, no. All right, let's have a look at this. So, this is probably good. It's going to be... Part of me wants to use the pale oak again as the platform. No, that's fine. All right, so let me go down one more. How high is this thing? I took a picture of it earlier. All right, so all right, I'd say about give me a breather of 10, right? Give me a breather of 10 because this thing's like 8 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jeez, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh. That's a little something I like to call perfect and cool. All right. Right here. Hup. All right. Let's keep on keeping on Life's Garden Ticket. I have to take a ladder down here. It's nothing. All right. Here we go. Building out the platform. Going to build the farm for the Propagule. Propagule. We're going to get a bunch of Propagule. And we are going to make a lot of mangrove today. It's going to be glorious. Well, it is. Mr. Surskar. Oh, pretty much. Surskar. Svar. I should have just responded with I'm working on it in regards to just barking out orders. Make me a sandwich. How do you spell sandwich? Is it like that? No, it's like that. What is it? Is it which? Which like that? I don't know. Seeing as we're barking out orders. Is it just no first H? Why did it look so weird when I typed it like that?
Yeah, baby.
Don't make me hate you. Let me see. Let's go. I should go over there. I should go over there. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. All right, you guys are right. I'm on my way, but I got to tell him I am. I don't want the rest of the server seeing I answer to that. No bark orders in me. Homie buddy. Give me a sec to say, what did I do? What? What did I miss now? Oh, he's changing his... What do you mean? Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bum. This way. Oh, we just need rockets. Oh, there we go. That's good. Where is he? I always forget where his base is. It's a big dinosaur. How come I can't find it? Isn't it over here? What is this? I don't want to do spoilers. This is why I hate flying around during stream, you know. See? This is why I hate flying around on stream. I'm getting to a point where I'm caring less and less about spoilers. I need to be able to open my eyes. Let me just go to Scar. Go into Scar. God, I love these little compass heads. Homie! Sir Scar.
Hello, Schizolizian.
Hey, man. Up!
Hold on, I got a big thing for you.
Okay, I'm
I got
streaming.
a big thing for you. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, Skiz. I'm as clumsy as could be right now.
Okay, can I jump down the cake hole while I wait for you?
Yeah, enjoy Green's cake hole while I'm working.
Woo! Oh, no! Woo!
Wait, is it?
Oh, I thought I was going to die, dude. Woo! Oh, no, it has to be a horse. I thought I saw somebody do this without a horse. I thought... Heck! I thought I saw somebody do this without a horse. Didn't somebody do it without a horse? Dude, feather falling for the win, indeed.
Where is my donkey?
I'm right here. Look
Hey,
at you.
huh?
You look amazing.
Okay, Skiz. Okay. Okay. Don't look too close. Don't look too close, Skiz.
Okay.
Skiz.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to be in the shopping district, and I want you to come to the shopping district, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Here I
So
come.
give me like countdown like 3.5, do 2.5 minutes and then come to the shopping
Oh
district.
my God. Okay. Streaming here. 2.5 minutes, everybody, and then we'll go over there to where he's at. 2.5 minutes? When it says 143 on my screen, I'm going. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. This kid's coming to me. I get there. He's like, okay, wait. What? We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll be a good fellow. Is that him right there in the center of the screen? I didn't really look at his face. That is him. I don't change my skin enough. You know what I mean, dude? I need to change my skin more. Brandon says, I'm about halfway through the C-Team speed run, and it's my favorite video in recent memory. You not knowing to use Blackstone to make tools. I was yelling at my screen then when Mumbo said he threw the dried gas in the lava. Oh my God, seriously. That was fun. I think my favorite moment of that speed run with those two was when I was walking backwards. You know what I mean? This is Mumbo, this is me, and we're going like this, and then he sees lava and he goes like that and just freaks out because he's looking at my face. I am Rob. Raven. That was such a good moment. Oh, you gotta go adult. Boo! Have a good one. Oh, I'm going now. Okay, ready or not, here I come. Ready or not, here I come. Ready or not, here I come. He's over here somewhere.
station.
I'm
of the
here.
Fire department. Skiz, where are you? Oh, there you are.
2.5 minutes.
Hello there.
Hello there.
How are you?
I am good, Sir Scar. How are you, buddy?
Welcome to the shopping district.
You look fantastic, Scar.
Yeah, I do look good. I actually I shampooed my mustache just for you, Skiz.
I'm going to get that sound bite, and I'm going to take out the word sham. All right, so what are we doing?
This is the new shopping district. It's wonderful, isn't it? It's
Hi.
wonderful here.
Oh my God!
It's wonderful.
With what you made that? That's amazing. I love it. I love what I just saw.
If you act up in the shopping district, I will burn your feetsies. Get off my lawn, you rotten kid! Okay, Skiz. This area needs enforcement.
Okay.
And there is nobody on the server with as big muscles as you. Like, look at those honkers. Like, those things are huge. Look at them.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Hey,
Look at those.
these don't come easy, man. These don't come easy. You got to work for it.
Dude, I actually saw the other day it was completely unrelated to Hermitcraft, but it was somebody who had like a suit and it was all like busted out, and I'm like, oh my God, it's Skiz. It was Skiz. I was like, what in the world? But Skiz,
Yeah.
we are sitting on the precipice of something great here in the shopping district.
Okay.
But it can all go wrong. It can all go wrong. People keep putting all sorts of nonsense on these grass fields, and I need somebody of your muscular stature to enforce the rules in this area. This area is a pristine, beautiful spot of the shopping district. The lawless areas are just yonder over that hill where people can do whatever they want. You know, the people who park their broken down trucks that leak oil on their lawn?
Yes.
That's where they build. Here, this is where you take care of your lawn.
Okay, so you're talking about like this lawn here, you're saying?
Yes. Well, this will be eventually, shops, but I need you to enforce the rules.
Okay.
Because we also need a jail. So I need you, Skiz, to be the enforcement arm of the shopping district. And if you want to build a jail, you're perfectly clear to do so too.
So I'm just the Poe. It's not even the Popo. It's the Poe. Okay, I'm into it though.
Yeah, you could be just the pole.
The pole. I am the lone Poe. Okay,
you're the lone pole.
This is amazing. I'm coming in. I need a new skin with like where I actually have spurs on my boots and stuff. That's what I want to see.
Oh, did you see the lights turn on? You see the lights turn on?
Woo! Got daylight sensors.
It's like old time Minecraft, but it gets a smile on my face every time.
Great. Okay, so let's hear the rules. What are the rules? I know you talked about this is sacred grass and all that, and over there's lawlessness. But anything else?
We'll come up with the rules on what happens here. I just need somebody that I can call upon to take action.
Okay, I love this, and I am in. I do have a question for you. I myself want to put up a mangrove farm sort of as soon as possible. So are pop-up shops just an absolute no-go? There's no grace period? Or do I get special privileges because I'm part of the power?
We have exited the pop-up era, and you will be enforcing that.
He's like, not only can you not do it, but you haven't been able to do it for a while. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right. But I need to get mangrove to people busy. All right.
I know and you're going to build a beautiful shop, and it's going to be wonderful, and people will come from far and wide. Because I'll help you build it if you need help.
No, I can do it. I can do it.
Maybe a monopoly man focused on diamonds and riches, but I can help you. Yes.
Let me ask you this with my face. What is where when I am ready to build my shop? What's happened? What's the deal here?
What's the deal with what?
Do I have to request an area? If I'm being enforcing these rules,
no, take a spot.
You just grab it. What about size wise?
Okay, Skiz, you probably know me well enough at this point. I don't really go in with a full plan. I kind of just go in and see where life takes me.
You know
so
what?
We're making it up as we go along. But
Scar, at this point, I blame myself for expecting anything less. You're absolutely right. All right, so as of this moment, if I have a good shop in mind, I can go ahead and grab a little bit of this real estate here anywhere I want. And
yeah,
okay.
I would say this, Skiz. If whoever builds on these green lawns, which this is meant to be built on.
Yeah.
Over here, dingus.
Oh, I was in free cam. Hey, do we have a human resources? Because my boss just called me a dingus. All right, go ahead.
Who do you think could be the HR of the shopping district?
Oh my goodness. Who could pull that off? What is the, oh God, it's going to be him again. Really? Wait a minute. What's happening right now? I forget. What's happening? I don't get it. Is he coming in with a new skin? Because it shows that he's still on the thing. Is there anything I can do to trap him? I got nothing. Let's see if I can hit him with an egg right away. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that would have been so sweet. Where is he? How did he get kidnapped? Did somebody just... Was that like a trapdoor thing? What in the world? How did he do that? How did X do that? I'm talking to myself here. Come on. All right, fine. I got to do something real quick, everybody. Okay, but I understand now. I will be by to enforce. I will keep an eye on this place. I will do it. The Poe is back, baby. I need to mess up my Poe uniform a little bit. Make it all tattered or whatever. Let me do this really quick. Today is the 16th. Hup. And hup, hup. Hup, hup, hup. Hup, 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 hup. Hup, hup, hup. All right. Music up. I got the gist of it. How was he kidnapped? How was he kidnapped? I don't understand how he was kidnapped, and I hate it. You know what I'm gonna do, dude? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, dude. You wanna know what I'm gonna do, dude? Dude, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. In terms of my shop, I'm gonna build it like a mangrove canopy grows, but only 3 stems, and each one is going to taper down into the product that's being sold. One will be mangrove logs, one will be stripped mangrove logs, the other one will be roots. Bum bum bum, ba ba bum bum bum, ba ba ba. Maybe I'll do all 4 and I'll have mangrove leaves. No, I'm gonna do that. I'm not really collecting that. All right, let me get back. Hey, I heard Scar's message. I am in. I'm into it. I'm into it, man. I should claim the plot right now. You guys are right, dude. You guys are right.
No idea.
Oh, I hear
what
voices.
Happened. Where's Skiz? Skiz?
Voices.
Skiz?
Hey, buddy.
Dude, I got teleported to the end.
Yeah, that was like, I mean, I've been stood up before. That was next level.
Dude,
you didn't even go to the bathroom to go home. You just vanished from the dinner table. Criticism.
Well, I did in Fright, but that's a whole other story.
How did that happen? I don't understand what I just witnessed.
Apparently, when I was working on the shopping district, I was like rapid building and I had no elytra, so I was literally throwing ender pearls everywhere I went. Like, I needed to go over here, I'm just throwing them because I didn't have an elytra, and I don't know if it's even possible that somehow I threw it. It went into the stasis. I have no idea.
No way.
Dude, I have no idea. I'm like dumbfounded.
Who?
Not Doug. Dumbfounded.
Oh, I'm dumbfounded. I thought I said dung. I'm like, whose nickname is dung? So maybe you threw. Hey, maybe you threw an ender pearl at some point, and for some weird reason, it went into an unloaded chunk and sat there. Somebody else just loaded the chunk, and the ender pearl landed. That's the only thing I can make sense of.
I may have thrown it because I was in the end and going up and down the water columns. I may have tried to like throw it in that to like speed up the process, or I was going down the bridge and like threw it and it went into the water stream and up, or I don't know. I have no idea. I have no freaking idea, but Zuma freaked me out. Okay, so we were talking about putting you in charge. The sheriff of the shopping district, Skizzly Man. Can you be the sheriff?
I can be the sheriff. I can be the I'm gonna dust off my old uniform, and hey, you know what's here? This is gonna play out. Okay, if you would stand up on that.
Welcome, Skizzly Man, to the shopping district.
I accept
As the monopoly man
this task
of the shopping district, I indict you into the sheriff's office of the shopping district. You will be born in the flames of diamonds. You may step out now.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna rise from the ashes. Oh my!
Rise.
Wait a minute.
Skiz, we have much work to do.
Oh,
and we need to bring more people into our fold.
Yes.
You mentioned an HR person, so I no longer insult you. As an old man, I need to understand my ways of this new world and not call you a dingus anymore.
The old ways don't fly anymore, Sir Scar.
No.
Yes, you can't. Yeah, there's too much inappropriate. You can't get away with anything these days. Hey, do me a favor.
Still a dingus.
Do me a favor, buddy. Walk this direction, not towards me, but walk so I can look at you left to right. Just keep walking. I need to see something.
Okay.
Okay, got it. That's all I needed. Thank you. That's all I needed. There's got to be. I have an idea. Okay, this is wonderful, dude. I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to get started. I love it.
All right. So when there is shenanigans afoot, I will call upon you.
Yes.
Now get off my lawn. Get off my lawn.
Yes, sir. Sir. Yes, sir.
Get out of here.
I'm excited, and I have an amazing idea that I'm going to forget if I don't write this down. I have a good idea. Oh, I got to claim a spot. You know what? I got to claim a spot. You know what? I got to claim a spot. You know what? Spot. Let me see where it's going to be a good spot. Let me see. I need a good zone for this. I mean, he's really far away. I mean, should I at least? Right? I mean, how can I not? I just wanted to try it, but I failed.
You can't.
Can I claim a spot?
You can't Hawkeye a Hawkeye.
It was with a spear.
I know.
Can I claim a spot for a shop?
Sure. Get in there.
What do you think's gonna? And also, this is something I was about to say before you vanished, and it disrupted my flow.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
Azuma.
No, Sir Scar. This is awesome. I love what you've built here. This is fantastic, man.
Still a work in progress, of course, Skiz. I want to, I'll flatten this area more down for bigger shops, and then there'll be like another like section below it. And then up there, I'm just going to smooth off that hill so it's not a sheer cliff. And then that area is what I'm calling the urban growth boundary. And over there, it's a little more freewheeling.
Okay.
So the pathways are going to be less like symmetrical, less tidy, and it's a place to like even build more like crazy bigger shops, whereas this area I'm trying to keep things like a little bit scaled, a little bit themed to like a city a bit.
So in regards to the shop, if I wanted to build right here, for example, is it let's talk some rules, because I like what you've done here. I would like people's shops to not touch any bit of the sidewalk, grass only. How do you feel about that?
I feel like you could build, what you could do from the sidewalk is like build like a different material up to the shop, or I think you could build like the shop up to the sidewalk. Maybe
okay. Up to it, yeah. But I'm saying, but I don't want people. Okay, it's what you want, but what I'm thinking is, I would like to not have people's structures like on top of these blocks here.
Oh yes, I see what you mean. I got you now. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes. Don't build on top of the sidewalk. And Skiz, if somebody, this is one of the big things you need to enforce. If somebody touches one of those trees, I want you to take this spear and send them into a death loop.
Okay. I have my spear. I'm ready to. Okay, so I'm authorized to kill?
Skiz, in this shopping district, you're authorized to kill.
It's a new po-po, baby! That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what we want. That's what we want, dude.
Give it to him. Really? You didn't get me? You didn't get me?
What? No, I didn't even try. I wasn't even trying. I wasn't even trying. What the? I think I go too late. This will be it. I really wasn't trying that last time. I hate everything. I don't know how it's going through your body. What is that?
Do you think Jem would want to be the...
Hey! Oh, he's dead. He's dead. I heard what you said. You're
Can you
dead.
get me this time? Thank you. Oh my God, dude! I was about to ask Jem if she wanted to be an enforcement.
I know. I heard it. I hated it. Woo! That was a hoarded shot. That was so mean.
This is like in these 4 little quadrants. What I envision, Skiz. What I envision is that you know, like you see like in a city, right? You kind of have like a square building a little bit, and then lots of like really cool billboards and signs attached to it to designate what that build is. So they're kind of like buildings, but then like really cool detail on the outside to designate what it is. Like you have like a billboard or like an item like attached to it, like a sign or something like that. And then everywhere else you can do whatever you want. But in this little area, I think that would be cool. Like if it's themed like that.
Can you say it one more time? I didn't follow that as well as I would have liked. I want to know exactly what you mean. I don't want to assume.
I'm very poor at explaining things.
No, that was a me thing.
So say like these are the builds like in these green plots.
Okay.
Right. And I don't have any other blocks besides these 2. But so say this is your mangrove shop, and then somebody attaches to the side of your shop with their shop over here, right?
Yep.
And then somebody comes over here and then builds like another one right next to it attached to that shop. And then on the outside, let's just say that this is like a really cool billboard on top of it, designating that that's a mangrove shop right there. So it's like a cool city facade. And then like you have a cool sign there that's like, hey, that's mangrove. And this person has a really cool sign that they sell chocolate.
Okay.
I don't know why. Right. And that could be like on top or on the side. That's kind of how I envisioned this little sliver of the shopping district right here.
Which sliver are you talking about? Just these four.
This sliver is the roads that are constructed. The little green plots along
so,
here.
So now my question is, when you say a sign, what do you mean? I mean, I know what you mean by a sign, but are you talking about like a, like an art, like where you do the thing where you have X put it in the thing, like that, like what we did for the art gallery last season, like fancy pictures.
I just didn't know what you meant by X. Okay.
I know. I didn't know how to I didn't know what I was. I knew what I was trying to say.
No. Say for instance, like look at the "Be a Hero" sign. So, you see how the exclamation point? You see? No, not that. But see the exclamation point?
Yeah.
So, like, say you had like that sticking on the side, and it was of a sword, and it's like, oh, that's the armory.
Okay.
Or if you took like a marquee and you put a bunch of banners with like letters that said food or something along there. Like there's so many like ways you could play off a sign being both like written out or just a visual representation of what's being sold there. For instance, say this is my shop, and there's on top of it there is like a 2-dimensional sign that's of a bathtub, and it's for bath salts. It's like, come join me in the bathtub for a little bit of bath salts.
Oh, see, HR. We need HR. All right, very good. Then I am thinking I'm going to build around the corner here. I think I'm going to build right here facing this way.
Okay, that's a good spot. Great spot.
Yeah, and it's going to be the mangrove shop, and I'm thinking.
Nice.
I was kind of thinking about doing, you know how mangroves grow? Do you know what I mean? How they grow like this. Let me run this by you. So, right. Okay, so we're going to go. This is a very, very terrible example, but just go with me on this if you would.
Okay.
So you know how they grow when a mangrove grows, and pretend that these are mangrove roots, if you would. Hop, and let's do a little bit of this. All right, so they grow like this. This is how mangroves grow. Let me get rid of this guy here because this right here is where the propagule would have gone. And what happens is there's a big void underneath it. So I was thinking about building a shop that resembles a tree, the tree canopy, and each one of these inside is going to be the 3 different things I'm going to be selling: mangrove roots, strip mangrove logs, and logs. but it's gonna be sort of the shop itself is gonna resemble a small mangrove tree. It's gonna not look stupid like this, but it's gonna look, by your silence, probably equally as stupid.
No, I'm trying to understand what you're talking about.
So when you grow a mangrove tree, it actually grows like this, to be honest.
Yeah, right. It has the little feetsies that go off in all the directions.
Yeah, and I'm gonna leave out that first one, but the rest of it is going. Actually, it'll probably do the first one too, but that'll be the entrance or whatever. And then as you come in, it'll be like you're inside the canopy of a mangrove tree, but each branch leads you to a different product that I'm selling, and it's the 3 different.
I gotcha.
Yeah. But in order to do that, it's like instead of there being a single sign out that it's mangrove, the place itself is supposed to look kind of resemble a mangrove tree.
Okay.
Is that stupid? You can say yes.
No, that's cool. I think this area, like I was saying, that it's going to be more of a city street with like that look like buildings all across here.
Okay. Then,
so like,
is there a better place for me to build that particular model then? Because I'm happy to build it where you think it'd be better. Here?
This spot. Yeah.
Okay. Can I?
Yeah. I had this other idea, Skiz. I don't know if it's possible. See these buildings across here?
This is my land.
This is a plan B. This is a plan B.
Okay.
So I thought, would it be interesting? We go full on Monopoly here. And these buildings over here are to compete with other plots. So these 4 plots over here.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to like set up like a mega corporation, they can claim a mega corporation plot. Inside the mega corporation plot, there is a single chest that people pay for the items inside mega corp, and that gets fed to the municipal building, and the pillar gets higher the more diamonds you sell, the more you can brag to other hermits like, look at how big my pile is.
Now, when you say the municipal building, are you taking a cut? Are you Uncle Sam? Because it's brilliant.
You know what happens in the municipal building stays in the municipal building.
Hey, I'm law enforcement, man. I'm fine with it. You know what I mean? I'm fine. We're above the law. I love it. I haven't even done it. Yet.
Everything else is like free game outside, but I did think the other day how cool that would be to have. We're getting something. We're getting something.
Oh, I thought he was about to stab me.
Thank you so much.
What just happened? Why'd I get hit?
I don't know. I feel like every time you need a punch, I can just call XP.
Wait, why'd I get punched? Because of the...
I don't know. I have no idea, but I thought it was very funny.
It was. All right, fair enough.
So I don't know. That's an idea in my head that probably won't happen, but I thought about the other day how cool that would be. Like if each plot was like, you know, some kind of like Skizzy Corporation, and Skizzy Corporation was like 3 hermits, and they're running like a big like shop in this little chunk right here.
Yeah. I hear
competing against the other chunks over there, and then your diamonds are being fed down into a system and up into the bank or something like that. Would that be cool?
Yeah, that would be cool, but I think so. That means, I mean, okay, so you need to make a decision as to if that's something you definitely want to do, because I can help enforce it if people start building in the wrong space. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's an idea that I don't know will happen, but I thought it would be kind of fun. But
okay,
or that area can just be nice little builds, and then all this area is built out.
All right, so I'm going to put a thing here that says Future Mangrove Shop.
Future Mangrove Shop.
Hop, and I'm gonna have to do a regular. Do I not have sticks? Hold on. What are you doing today, dude?
I'm gonna be a nerd. And then I thought, you know what? I want Skiz to help me enforce rules of the shopping district.
I love
so
it.
Then I pivoted to do this. Now I'm going to pivot back to being a nerd.
I hate that I'm saying Mangrove Shop coming on a pale oak sign.
That's okay. It's easily legible on a pale oak or a pale oak sign.
Fair.
You do it on a red sign, you know, it's kind of somewhat easy to see. You do it on a dark oak sign, and nobody's gonna see it. Nobody's gonna see it.
I'm so excited. I got my plot. I now have a job. Popo's back. Well, the Po's back.
You do have a job. Where's my donkey? Yes. Guys, watch this.
It didn't even hurt when I speared you, did it?
No, it didn't actually.
I think I should be able to. Yeah.
Wait, what am I doing wrong? Like I'm just going like right through you. Watch this. Watch this.
Come at me again. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, there you go.
I'm
Oh,
going right through
yeah,
you.
'cause you gotta
You
be-
put flame on yours?
Yeah,
Oh my
I didn't mean
God.
to. That just came with it.
That's a rule in the shopping district. No flame spears.
Oh, that's true. All right. Well, I'm on it then.
All right.
I appreciate the job and the faith and the tough love, I guess. Hey! God dang it. Why did I let that happen? I'm way over here. Okay, I have no way to get to him. I need all of that stuff back. Okay, well, might as well. All right, somebody's sleeping. I have nothing. I have no ender chest here. Can you? I'm so far away from civilization. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that farm, yeah. Here? Okay, fair. That's smart. Is there like there's a ender chest here? Let's see one. Man.
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna. All right. Let's do this. Let's put you right in there. And gosh dang it. Ugh. Ooh. XP's on his way? Is that what's happening? I'm gonna climb these vines. Oh, I hope he punched Scar. Alright, XP's coming. Alright, what a guy. What a guy. Fed XP. Yeah, I'm reporting. Yeah, first day on the job. Murder. Right to HR. These vines did come in handy. Although, there we go. All right. And I hear a FedEx B. I hear rockets of hero-ness. That tells me that's a FedEx B. Where is he? Hey, buddy. Were you able to save my... Look at this guy. Look at this guy. What a guy. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my crap. FedEx B. Thank you, buddy. Savior again. Oh. Oh, yeah. More stuff. Okay, hold on. And we go there. And we go. All right. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. You are awesome. What a guy, dude. He is the best. He doesn't, I don't even think he realizes it. It's not like this kind of nice thing that he does. It's like, dude, thank you for not making the next 30 minutes of my life miserable. Is Scar still on? Because I got to tell him. So are you HR for the moment? I'd like to report a murder. I don't know if HR has like templates for that. Alma's saying, where can we send your fan art, Sir Skiz? Well, you can shoot it to my my email, which is theskizzleman@gmail.com. That's very sweet. I love that. Thank you. Is that Lazy NDA? Lassie NDA with a new Prime sub. Welcome to Skids family. Same with Rainbow. New Prime sub. Brandon says, Skids, my daughter, 5 years old, Junie, wanted me to let you know you are a crazy man and says, hey. Hello, Junie. You are correct. I'm a little loco. All men, Sir Skiz, question. Where should we? Oh, so you did it. Sorry. So I'm sorry you had to do that twice. That's not a terrible idea. We'll see. Actually, or maybe solo po. We will see. All right, let's actually get busy here. Un poco loco. Un poquito. A little crazy. Uh-oh. Oh, game chat. What? I'd like... What the heck? I'm just going to say you murdered me. I've been murdered and I want to complain about it. This song or the one before this? So this song is called Rebirth by Damn Sonic. The one before this was probably Pile Up the Dead. This one here. Pile Up the Dead by Grevin's Tid. No. The Tank the Frank with the Prime sub, 44 months. All right, we're gonna actually do things with our face now. Now that XP has got us back on track. Did I put the bed back down? Bum. Did I put the bed back down? Where's the bed? Oh, I put it in the thing. I did not put it back down. I don't know where I was. All right, I'm going to go back and get rockets.
Yeah, baby.
What's going on right now? Where's the bed I had? Fabled Noodle, just saying. What if C Squad was the team for the shopping district? That's not a bad idea. That's worth pitching. Might think about that. Okay, I know I put the bed in one of these and I can't find it now. Where is the bed? Monkey Maniac gifting out 5 subs. Butter bombs rolling for Monkey Maniac, please. Did I put it in the red one? Is that what I did? Oh, I have the picture up. Oh my, I'm not... Every button I'm hitting is wrong right now. It is the red one. Okay. I don't understand how that's... Yes, I do. I can't believe I almost didn't understand how that's possible. It's me. But where is the red shulker box? I swear I'm not this disorganized. Oh my, for the love! What is happening? Like, I don't understand. It's not like, is there another platform around here that I just forgot I'm using? What is going on? What is happening? It's down there. Is that where I was? Down there? I didn't think I was that far away. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, boy. And now I'm getting shot. Do I want another trident? Come here, Cletus. Oh, no. Let's not die again. How about that? How's that sound? I'm going to kill this guy to take out my frustration. Come here, Cletus. Jerk. All right. I know. I need to set spawn right now. Okay, here we go. I keep stalling because I don't want to work. How are we doing it? Guys, I found my bed. Don't worry. I'm okay. Everything's going to be okay. There we go. You know what? What did you... Wait, I did? I got another trident? I mean, I had... There's one in my inventory, but I already had this one. There's not another one, is there? No. I already had this one. That was from yesterday. Okay. So I need dispensers out the wazoo. Actually, I only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dispensers. Bone meal, repeaters, piston, sticky piston. Okay. We're going to build this thing now. So give me that. Give me this. I only need 1 piston. Well, that's not true, actually. That is not even close to true. We're going to need 3. 3 pistons. I need 2 comparators. I need... It's either 4 or 6 repeaters. Just bring all 7. I need repeaters, and it bears repeating. And... Get rid of this guy. We'll get a leaf in a second. Look at this. Monkey Maniac gifting out another 5 subs. Monkey Maniac, you're a maniac. You're amazing. Buddy Bombs. Buddy Bombs rolling for Monkey Maniac. Ooh. Why I stretch so much. Guys, let me tell you what we're going to head to work here, but first... Let me tell you what I made for breakfast this morning. So my daughter and I went to the gym, worked out together. It was awesome. And then we come home, and usually I will make us breakfast that is just some chicken, eggs, and rice. But today made eggs, 2 eggs, and 4 eggs, but 2 of them were pure egg whites. Just whatever. So 6 tablespoons of egg whites, then 2 regular eggs. Layered that out so it's like an omelet, but cut that in half so I can fold each half up so it's like folded like this thick of egg, you know. And then I took a avocado, put that in my little pesto thing with some salt, pepper, and garlic mix. Mix that up with my stone pesto thing. Toasted some bagels, layered that with the avocado, put the egg on, put the layers of chicken on, thinly sliced all the chicken. Oh man, it was so good. It was good, Nanda. It was good. I like my eggs mainly. Honestly, I like them all. I like them sunny side. I like them scrambled, the whole thing. I was telling Mrs. Skiz you guys should start a run for the whole thing. Yeah, because our daughter plays a lot of Minecraft too. You're right. Okay, so I'm gonna need. I know I need 2 hoppers. Here's what really needs to happen. Okay. I lost that wood, but that's okay. No, I didn't. It's right here. Here's what needs to happen. I'm not proud of this, but this is what's happening. This is how you get stuff everywhere, Skiz. This is how. All right, give me my goodies back now. Now, give me that, 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 give me that. Don't need droppers just yet. Give me that. 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 Just filling up. Just filling up. No big deal. And then give me my... Oh my gosh, I need more redstone, dude. I think I got more redstone at home. Okay, let's go. Give me that. And then I have comparators. I got my repeaters. I got my pistons. I got my goo. We just got to get ourselves a leaf, which we will. Oh, dispensers. Duh. Definitely observers. Give me that. And dispensers. Give me that. I think we're going to be in business-ish. Should be good here. Give me that. Give me that. We're going to need to... Oh, give me that. Oh, you know what else? Give me. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, we'll get the leaves. That we need one leaf is all we really need. Might as well fly up there and get... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fly up there and get it now. And then what I'm going to do... I'll get a couple in case we do something wrong. Then I'm going to fly home real quick because I need to get... Oh, where's my hoe? I like my hoe. Oh, because I died in that curse of vanishing. It had curse of vanishing, everybody. It's going. Operation's going well. We're going to hover on back now. So the hoe's gone. He killed me. That was actually an incredible hoe, but it had a curse of vanishing. That was an incredible hoe. Leave it. I know. I heard it too. I didn't get my hand back in time. All right. Let me get... It doesn't matter. I got magical shears. What's up? All right. There's that. That's good. Okay. And give me some more rockets. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to go get me shears. Ooby-doo. Ooby-doo. Give me some of that. I don't know why I want that so bad. It's like I'm building everything with a different look. Okay, I'm taking that. Give me more. Give me more. All right, let's go back now. Oh my body, oh my body, oh my body, oh my body. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, I gotta get these. Hop, hop, and hop. Oh, that was supposed to be 3 rockets. Okay, we're gonna level out, and we mix. Look at my little feetsies. Look at my little wiggly butt. Oh, I love it. Doody doo. Doody doo. Booby boo. See, that's nice. Look at that. Let's focus. Kaiza, how are you? We got unlimited creativity with a new Prime sub. Bambi with a new Prime sub. Welcome to Skizz family, everybody. All right, remember we're building underneath this thing. Okay, here we go. We started to build it out. This is what we're already doing. Do-do-dum. Bum-ba-bum. Bum-ba-bum. Bum-bum-bum. Bum-ba-bum. Actually, and this thing is going to be... I need to build this kind of up in the air, actually. So part of me wishes I went a little bit lower, but we're fine. We are fine. SDR Raw, was that Raw Crab? Raw Cab? I don't know how to say that name. It says, thanks for all the content, Skiz. My daughter loves to watch your videos and listens to the Imp and Skiz podcast to go to sleep. You've even helped talk to her about online safety after she was concerned about Naked and Scared. I love it. Monkey Maniac, I don't do that every day. Oscar's all raw. Forget it. It's like SDR raw. Wait, SD raw. It's spelled like this: SDRAWKCAB 333. So apparently there's 332 of them. I love that message. Bum, bum. All right, let's get busy here. Am I going to sleep? No one? Just me? Look, my pockets are full. That is weird. That's never happened before. All right, I never got a leaf, by the way. And I shouldn't say it's your fault, but it's not mine. All right, give me this. Bum, 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 bum. This thing is really close to this. Look at this. That is really tight. Jeez. All right, give me my Ed Sheeran. First of all, Mr. Flint, you get out of here, okay? And then you get in my hand. Thank you, Hypno. Okay, just need a few of these. All right, that's all we need. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go right around here. Right around here-ish. This will be good. This will be good right here. Let's stack up with this guy here. No. How about with stuff you stack with? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here is where I'm going to want to put the mangrove. Actually, no, I want this thing higher. It needs room to fly a little bit, if you will. You know what I mean? I think we're okay. I think this is fine. Are we fine? This is fine. How am I about that? No, we go up higher. I'm going to go even higher. Right about there. Right? Because, I think we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we should be fine. This should be fine. This is plenty high. Bust that down and give me this guy here. So here's what we're going to do. So this is what I tested out. Okay, so... like I was saying, I found something online that was like 18,000 Propagule an hour, which we don't need. And it was also like certain little like secrets of the game. I'm like, I was never going to figure that out. So I want to just build it by myself. So I did. And it's better than last season too. So I think you're going to like what you see here. It's kind of cool, actually. Pokelegs with an 1,100 biddies. You're amazing. It says, I have a joke for you. Let me make sure here we go. Let me read half of it so I can try to see if I guess it. I like riddles. I have a joke for you. Okay. When can you make Peanuts laugh? When can you make Peanuts laugh? All right. Let's see. Is it anything to do with the comic? No. Something with jelly. I don't know. What is it? When you crack them up. Do you crack? Oh, because you got to crack them to open them. I was not going to get that. I love it. I love it. What's the deal with elevator? I had myself a Seinfeld moment here, okay? You guys can see I got cleaned up. Remember how scruffy and gross my beard was yesterday? I got cleaned up. For you. And for me. And I have a trimmer for your ears. And like around here. And your nose. What is the deal with your hair? It can't have a function. Because if it did, wouldn't we have it our whole life? Not to get all Seinfeld, but what's the deal with their hair? I don't understand. What's the point? Why is it you start losing hair on your head and it appears in your ear? Welcome to the Skiz stream. I'm very young. All right, let's get moving here. So we're going to do... I should have gotten some dirt blocks. Okay, we're going to do this. I need... Let me be clear about what we're doing here. So put that down there. Old people get sicker and hair catches the bad stuff. What? No way. Is that true? No, is it? All right, so here's how this is going to work, okay? In case you're new to Propagule, what you need to do is you got to bone meal the leaf, which is going to start the first little bit of the Propagule, and then you have to Propagule the actual Propagule. You have to bone meal the Propagule 4 more times. You understand? So, of course, I have no bone meal, so I can't demonstrate it. So, enjoy the show. Now, let me do this first. Let me build a platform around this, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. We're gonna pick apart this platform in a second too, but I need this so I can place pistons and stuff, or not? Yeah, all of it. Yes, all of it. I gotta place it all. Let me get some bone meal so I can show you what I'm talking about. Oh, guess what? I know where to get bone meal. All right, we grab a little bit out of here, and I can't. You know what I need, dude? A fanny pack. That's what Minecraft needs, fanny pack, so you can have a little bit more inventory. Like it's called a color shelter. Let me go down here. Oh yeah! All right, give me that. 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 All right, so check it out. So come down here. Joel's on. Okay. Okay, that's what I get. That's what I get for building that like that. Good for me. I know, seriously, what time is it? It's a weird time for Mr. Joel. Oh, the music. I'm going to make my own decision unless you guys do it before me. Okay, you got there, sir. You got there first. You get it. Interesting. Hop, 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 can't stand it. Okay, so here's the deal. So, oh, that was about to play a great song that I can't play, man. Oh, that was about to be a good song. How come nobody sleeps? You know, tell me, maybe tell me, fill me in on that. Why does somebody sleep? Bandy BC, thank you for that. Arctic Fox, Christmas is when I go scruff mode. Let it all grow out, relax by the pool, drink Long Island iced teas. That is good. See, that sounds like a good plan. Arctic says the proposition is to bop, if ratified. The proposition is to bop. If ratified and seconded by a close associate, then the people may bop. Long live bop. Do we want the bop song? Let's do the bop song. But before we do, let me show you what in case you don't know how it works. You got to remember, this is what we got to pull off here. Okay. Bop, bop, and bop. So you got to bone meal the leaf. That little guy shows up. Then you can't bone meal the leaf anymore because it doesn't do anything. You got to bone meal that little guy 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can break it off. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're putting together here. You'll see what I'm talking about right after these messages, which is whether or not you do to bop or not to bop. Okay? To bop or not to bop. Nooch.
Ooh, way to go. Good job.
All right, are you going to bop it up?
I can bop if you want it.
Let's go. You can bop if you want to.
You can leave your friends behind. But if your friends don't bop, and if they don't bop, then there are no friends of mine. Bye.
You can bop if you want to.
You can leave your friends behind. But if your friends don't bop, and if they don't bop, then there are no friends of mine.
So we just go
Bop, 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 bop. Keep going.
You can bop, 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 bop,
Bop, bop, bop, bop.
bop, bop, bop. You can bop, 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 bop. Wait. Bop.
Hi guys.
You can bop if you want to.
You can leave your friends behind. But if your friends don't bop, and if they don't bop, then there are no friends of mine. Bye. You can bop if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. But if your friends don't bop, and if they don't bop, then there are no friends of mine.
So we just go bop, 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 bop.
Pop it up.
You can bop, 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 bop,
Bop, bop, bop, bop.
bop, bop, bop. You can bop, bop, bop,
Bop, bop, bop, bop, bop.
perfect.
You can bop if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. But if your friends don't bop, and if they don't bop, then there are no friends of mine. Bye.
You can bop if you want to.
You can leave your friends behind. But if your friends don't bop, and if they don't bop, then there are no friends of mine.
All right.
You can't just get me started and think I'm like a little push car, dude. You know what I mean?
I actually like that rendition. That was great. And we're done.
Mrs. Haley with the new tier 1. Welcome to the Skiz family. Glad you're here. That's right. Bob, that's a song I might be able to maybe listen on loop for a little bit. Maybe question mark. I don't know. Stuff with my face. Arctic Fox, shall we bop? The most rhetorical question ever spoken. When the answer is a profoundly yes, we shall. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Check it. Check it. Check it. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go. We'll start back here. I need to actually here. We're going to start way over here. We're going to start way over here. We're going to start way over here. This thing's going to be kind of floating a little bit in the air. We're going to have to be at peace with that. Bum, 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 hum about it. Hum about it. Hum about it. And hum about it, hum about it, hum about it. Okay, we are going to put you here. All right, so I'm in focus mode for just a hot second here. All right, so I am going to be coming off of this thing with repeater, because that's the only way it's going to work. Let me get this going first. And I think it's going to be like 3 in here. What? Why do I have so many comparators? I needed repeaters. Not a ton of these. I'm mad at myself now. Hum about it, hum about it, hum about it. Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. It's got to go over here. That's okay. Wrong. Too far. So I think 3 items I said. That'll be good. And here's why. Because with I got to get a repeater, guys. If I don't do a repeater to slow it down, then the piston that I'm going to ultimately then it like ends up just being too fast. You'll see what I mean. I have no repeaters. Yes, I do. They're right here. Found them. Guys, don't worry. I got them. I know you were worried, but I found them. Thank you. I had them on me the whole time. Oh, boy. What am I doing? What happened here? meant to build it down here, didn't I? No, this is fine. This is more than fine. It's actually nice because this will be a nice big basin to catch them. Because they kind of fly everywhere, dude. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, so what am I gonna do? Oh, that's right, because we want to do an observer, which I don't have. How about this? Why don't I, and I'm spitballing here, why don't we maybe dig this up and bring it over there? I don't have observers in this either. I got one here. No, it's a dropper. I got to make more observers. That's okay. We can do that. Yeah, baby. I think I do need two. Maybe just one. I'm taking you with me, dude. No. I gotta go rescue that. Oh, I am something special. What's wrong with me? Don't answer that. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is grab myself an observer here. I think I did have, maybe I don't need one actually. I feel like I do. I feel like I need a repeater coming off. Let me see, let's find out. No, this is going to be, we have to lower this whole thing. I knew that was going to happen, by the way. Let me turn this off real quick. Okay, we got to lower this whole thing because I knew that. I was like, something was really off here. I got to take that away, All right, where is my, I need another sticky piston. Home buddy. Home buddy. Okay, give me that. This is kind of loud. Do 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 do. Boom boom. Now here's what I'm gonna do. Right here. Okay. All right, so if I put a block here, that's going to be too high. Where is my... Here we go. Sticky piston. My fellow right here. There we go. And then I put this fella here. Guess I'll do this. Pop. And then that'll be, that's not enough. I got to come up one more. There we go. Did it! And Nooge Snoogans. Am I certain that I didn't... I knew it! It's too... I put the leaf in the wrong spot, I say. I'm like, something feels weird about this. I put I put it in the wrong place. Oh, here we go. I got to fix this now, so I'm gonna. Yes, I am. Okay, so I got to take... Oh, I have another one anyways, but here we go. And pop that up. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I got to lower all these. I'm going to leave that where it's at. And we're going to carve out these guys. See, that's where Propagule always kind of tricks me, is that, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I want them all pointing at the leaf. Not really. You want one pointing at the leaf and the other 4 pointing underneath the leaf. And I knew that too. I knew it. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. We got Tango, Green, Gem. Got a good group of people on here. Okay. Okay, here we go. So now what am I gonna do that. And we got to go lower than that. In fact, we might as well put the leaf on here so we have a point of reference. Good. Can we do this quicker, Skiz? Because that would just be super. Hup. I said hup. Okay, now up over here. And no. Did I put an observer there? Yeah, that's correct. But is there is that a dispenser? Yes. Where's my dispensers? Found them. Okay. Oh my God. No. Temporary anyways. Okay. All right, this is now we're in business. Now we're actually like doing what we wanted to do. There we go. My homie body. Carve out these guys here. This is the design that, believe it or not, I did in creative. I actually took the time to do it in creative. Aren't you proud of me? Well, I did. How many about it? How many about it? Now this here, this line's going to be a direct line to it. And what I'm going to want to do is this is going to be essentially what I used to turn this on. And we're going to want to find a way. I'm actually going to move this over here because the on-off switch, I'd like to control all of the goodness. Let me ask you guys this. If I do this and I place a redstone here, will that turn it off? It did. Okay, good. So this will be my on-off switch, I think. Or I could just do actually I could just do a lever here, huh? I think just a lever will do it. Yeah, there's no need to do a piston. That's going to be our on-off switch, everybody. Which means I'm going to want this to come around and get that fella. Okay. Let me carve this up. Give me that. Give me that. How many about it? Yeah, baby. How many about it? Right? Let's just shut it up for a second. Okay. So we'll figure out how to wire that up in a hot second. Right now, I just want this thing functioning. Okay, so bone meal will be in here. Now, here's the deal. We need this one to fire first. Actually, no. These can all, this is crazy, at least in creative, and I don't know if it'll be different on a multiplayer server, but I'm going to have all of these fire at the same time. I'm going to have them all fire at the same time. Okay. Knowing that we are going to have the piston firing on just a different cadence, if you will. Yeah. So let's come on down here. Let's go bop. Like so. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, man. This is also in creative. You can fly around and stuff. It's amazing. Did you guys know that? You have all the stuff you want. Dude, I don't know if you guys know this. I got a cheat code for you for Minecraft. Creative. Playing creative. Oh, my God. It's like stupid easy. Right? All right. We're going to come straight over like so. Oh, wait a minute. Can I just come straight to you? That should do it. Ba 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 bum 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 ba dee dee da ba 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 baby ba 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 beedle deedle 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 ba dee dee da. Oh man, bada. Now here's the deal though. I need to make sure. I might end up putting this on a repeater. Did I do that before? I think I did, because I think I might need to slow down that pulse. Otherwise, I think it's going to stick. I also want to be smarter. I didn't even put a block in there. That's because I shouldn't. That would crush it. I need to go even lower. I don't want it to just be the... I feel like I want to crush it with a, you know what I mean? I feel like I want to do that. I feel like I want to go like this, everybody. Let me get that. Let me get that, and let me go one lower. Okay. All right, that's. I think that's better. I think I want it like that. Let me see if it leaves it behind when I do that. See that? See that? I hate that. So the way you solve that. You know what I'm talking about? Watch. See how it leaves it, takes it, leaves it, takes it. So, just a little repeater will put out that fire. One little repeater right here. And you should be in business. Got a little bit more delay, and I think you're in business. What the heck? There we go. Okay. That's good. That's good. I like it. What do I have? 3? 2, huh? I think 3 is the magic number. So we will do 3. 3 it is! We're doing 3. Yes, we are. Now let's put the mangrove leaf back there. Smooth stone attic. You know, I like smooth stone for building because it's just like good for counting and stuff. Hup. Good. Good. Diddle 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 diddle. Ba-dee dee bop. Home body. Home body. All right, so that is going, which is good. Now, what we're going to want to do is when we turn this on, we'll eventually take a signal over here to turn that on. That'll be later, but we want to make sure that this thing is actually working before we go build a basin and all that. So to that end, we need to put a bunch of bone meal in here, and we will do that. Did I bring it with me? I did not. Why would I? Why would I do something smart? I got a bunch of bone meal from my own bone meal farm. What did I do with it? Give me this. All right, let's do a little test here, everybody. And then we will build the basin. Then we'll have the Propagule that we need, and we can actually start jamming. Okay. Also feeding these. This is another whole thing. We got to feed these guys, and we will. That's another thing to do. Now, keep in mind, I haven't done any of the other stuff yet. This is where it gets weird. No, it doesn't actually. That's right. Sorry. I had a really complicated design at first, and it just turned out it just was so unnecessary. Oh, I put it all in here. It was unnecessary, right? All I need, because this is going to end up charging that, and just some redstone on top of these 4. So check it out. When I move that observer over, it's going to send a pulse, and that should light up all of this redstone as well, which will do the bone meal underneath. So if you're thinking, well, isn't that going to be a waste of bone meal? It's not. Right? So check it out. Let's talk through this. This is what I learned in creative. Okay, so there's your dispenser that will be bone mealing the leaf to get that first little bit of Propagule. And then you need 4 more bone meals on the Propagule to grow it into a full-blown Propagule. Okay? Well, if I just have this whole thing blinking at once, there's no loss in bone meal. So I have bone meal in here, and even though they're going to be blinking, it's not going to do anything if there's nothing to bone meal, right? And then when there is a stem, this one will also not be losing any more bone meal, and just these will be effective. And I thought I had these all on a different timer, like a pa. I thought I had to bone meal and then do the rest of the bone meal like pa. I had all these delays, and it was kind of working, but it was like slow and whatever. Turns out you don't really need that. So in theory, if I turn this on and I also go manually turn the other one on, I feel like we'll be in business. Let's find out. There it goes. There they go. There they go. Yeah, baby. Woo. Now, are we going to have some loss? Yes, just a little bit, because there will be some bone meal, or I'm sorry, some Propagule that'll be stuck on top like this and stuff. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Okay, so what was that? That was on for 4 seconds, and we got 11 Propagule. So, all right, so 12. So now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make a basin under this to catch all that. And believe me, I don't love the fact that some of it's going to get stuck around here and everything. I don't love that, but it turned out to not be that big of a deal because there's just so much of it coming out, which is good. Yeah. All right, now music back up. And it's time to build a water basin underneath this thing. But before I do, I'm going to want to hook this up to one button first. Home body, home in the body, home in the body. All right, so in order to do that, what I think I'm going to do is we're going to wrap this around this way. Can't get close to that. Actually, we could do this. I think we'll be okay. It won't grab onto that, right? Which is good. Hup. Home in the body, home in the body. I should be doing smooth stone as my redstone path. I say should like it matters. It doesn't really, but I like it. There, I said it. Now, if I charge that, yeah, we're good. Home in the body, home in the body. You know what I can do is just have it go straight over. Nooch, nooch, nooch. Oh my gosh. Wait. It worked. Okay, but the problem is we kind of need to go the other way around here. Okay, so what we need to do is I need to have it do an opposite effect here. So that's easy enough. Break this, put that there. Give me a torch, redstone torch. What did I miss? What did I miss now? Ooh, an LA later. That could be fun. That could be fun. I gotta make a torch. I gotta make a redstone torch. I'm picking up all this Propagule, by the way. Dude, the LA is a really good idea. That could be a lot of fun, actually. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-ba-dum. Bum, 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 ba-dee-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-da-ha-ba-doo. Let me build like stairs up there so I don't do this every time. All right, now up and move. Wait a minute. Oh, good. All right, there we go. All right, so now this all should be on that one switch. I want my Propagule. We got 19 of them already. All right. Cyril Mass says Skiz nearly always reads messages about not reading messages. You're right. For case in point right there. Okay, now let's so with that, by that logic, so what that means is all that's mainly left for this is to really load these. Well, let me build a basin now. So now I want to take away all the blocks that I don't need, which is this guy here. Every block I don't need, I want to take out. Okay. So that's good. So that right there turns the whole thing on, which would argue what the future holds is one master switch, and we will get there later. But that is your guy right there. Okay. So let's start taking all this out because we've got to build a water basin to grab all this goodness. Propagule down there. Guacamole with the 33 months. It's 33, buddy. Guacamole, thank you for that. How many that? All right, take out every block that doesn't matter. You know what else I'm going to do is we're going to light this fella up. Every block that doesn't matter, take it out. Let us play with him. Good. We're good. I know there's a couple under here. I don't really care about that. Okay, so come on down here. Propagule. 21 Propagule. Now let's visualize this basin. Yes, there will be loss, but I think the allay in the future is a really good shout. So we will be doing that. Let me do this really quick. Let me sleep, apparently. Arctic clocks, you know what? Can't be worse than me, buddy. Why not use 2 dispensers instead of 4 and just send a double pulse through them? Save on dispensers. Well, by that logic, why not just use 1 and send a quad pulse through it? Because you know what? Honest to goodness, there's a million ways to do everything. And this way was working out right nice, actually. I liked this because I was able to pulse all 4 at the same time, and it was like working like nicely. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's picture this basin now. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a lot more bone meal so we can get a good feel. We're gonna end up losing out on bone meal and Propagule, but we're gonna have to go ahead and be okay with that. Don't need this guy anymore. Yeah, later we're going to feed these things with the machine. Okay. Let's let this run for a tick. Okay. Let's let this run for a bit and see where the Propagule is going. How am I supposed to do that? You guys didn't think that one through. Can't be me. I've been through this. All right, now. Look at that. Decent range that it flies out, huh? So I say we should probably go like, maybe go 4 more, like two, let's go 3 more wide on each side of this to catch it all in our water basin. Almost like wall it all the way up. I thought about that too. That would probably be smarter, but we're not going to do that because we don't do this smart thing. What are you, new? All right, let's go. Let's do 2 more on each side. Do 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 homie body. I want those blocks. This Propagule way over here. Look at that Propagule. What? Honestly, I'll do the basin, and then if they're still flying out, I'll probably put walls up. So many Propagules. We got 35 Propagules already. That's 35 mangrove trees. And we're soon, and that's been after this thing. It's not even run for a full minute. Like, that's awesome. That's what I'm talking about, by the way. I lost sight of which way I was going. I go this way. Here we go. There's those chunky monkeys. You don't see the point of gambling at all? That's probably a good thing. I love gambling. Just for funsies. Okay, so let's go. Here is that. Thing is, the leaf is here. We need to come out towards that way a little bit more. Oh, my body. Problem is, I don't know what kind of shape I have here. Let's go do 1 more on the other side, and I feel like that'll make it an even square, maybe. Bum, bum. This should be good. So now what I'm going to do, what are we looking at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can do that. We'll have it flow this way. It's fine. That's fine. I'm not making this thing pretty, and it's making me upset that I'm building this so it doesn't look great. Doo-ba-doo. Boo-ba-doop. Boo-ba-doop.
Yeah, baby.
Actually, always kind of like it startles me a little bit. Look at this. Russell Rusty says, I just discovered baby isopods in my colony, and I'm looking for name ideas. What in the world is that? The new generation. Enjoy the bits. I didn't know I had. Okay, I have to look those up, guys. I'm looking that up right now. And then also, Anonymous, we got a DNR here. DNR, thank you very much for the generosity. Thank you very much. And I can't read what you wrote, but in response to that, that's extraordinarily touching. And I'm very, very thrilled that you enjoy what we do here. Very, very much. Thank you for that extremely kind message. All right, now. Ba-ba-dop. Ba-ba-dop. Home, everybody. Yeah, back. No, I didn't want it to go the other way. Over here. It's a big basin. It's a little too big to be catching Propagule. What is wrong with me? All right. I need buckets of water now. Yes, I do. So I'm going to get it because my body, I do what I want. Where is my buckets? I'm just gonna make. I'm gonna make it. And hop up. Yeah. Hum about it. All right, now, what is happening? What? Okay. So we'll cut this guy down. Or, yeah, because, yeah, that's what we're going to want to do. Let me start to choppy this away. Hum about it. This is like as big as my basin catching the mangrove after the explosions. Might be a little overkill. I'm fine with it. Okay, I meant to look it up. Hold on. I forgot. What are these? They're frightening. The roly-polies? They're kind of cute. It's one of those things where they're cute because they're really little, but like if they were full size, ugh. Ugh. These are cute-ish. Here's the thing about bugs. They frighten me, but they are fascinating. And I am fascinated by things that frighten me. That's why I can't get enough of sharks on Shark Week, dude. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, Shark Week? What's up? You know what I'm talking about, you know. Ba-doo-ba-doo, ba-da-ba-doo, ba-doo. Goodies. This is the song that wastes all of our time. Actually, guys, you know what this song does to me. So I need to see it right now. Just like you do bops and farts. Yes or no as to whether or not we allow this song to affect me the way it typically does. Okay, if you say yes, that means you want it to continue to affect me the way it does. If you say no, it means you'd like it to stop. That's a lot of yeses. And by the way, just like bops and farts, like that is another t-shirt. Just like bops and farts. Oh, it's a lot of yeses. It's a lot of yeses. Majority rules. We don't have time for this. We're working. Dang it! There, good. We did it. This dance is my favorite part of the song. Look at Lava Doodles. Like I don't know what I'm agreeing to here, but sure. Now that you've seen it, Lava Doodle, what is your disposition now? I wonder. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-doo. Okay, we got to go over here. And is it Kyler says I love it? And Lava Doodle says I think that was wonderful. What a really nice thing to say. That was a very well-deserved pat on the head is what that was. You might as well tussle my hair. Good job, little buddy. Arctic Fox says, in Australian, yes, sharks. What does that mean? Because you talked about sharks? Sharks are amazing, dude. I'm saying. I don't want to meet one. I don't want to be eaten by one. They frighten me. But that is what makes them. It's why I'm so fascinated with the ocean. Because I think I have a genuine fear of the ocean. I'll still go in. Also hit the waves. Go boogie boarding. Love it. But the idea, if I was on a boat, a small boat, which when compared to the ocean, every boat's small. I get it. But like, let's see. Let's think about this. Other than the movement, I'd feel pretty safe on a crab boat, even though they can be arguably kind of not small, but some are. I'll say a boat. Okay, this is fair. If you worked on a crab boat and you had to like abandon ship and you were on a raft in the middle of the ocean, a raft. I'm in a raft. I don't care. Like, it could be the safest raft in the world. I would be so petrified. So, you enter the ocean, you enter the food chain. You do. You're gosh darn near the bottom of it. The wild thing is, you really don't know how high up you are in a boat. Hey, I've been on a cruise ship before, and I've thought about that. I'm like, I look down, I'm like, I understand this long drop out of my balcony into the water, but below the surface of the water, oh my gosh, that just goes and goes. One time in Hawaii when I was young, we went scuba diving, and the instructor brought up a sea slug, and it was so gross it looked like poo. You know, when we went to where did we go? I'm trying to remember where we did. It was either Cozumel or Progresso. We did like snorkeling, and that instructor was underwater on his just with his own breath, just snorkeling. Guy was underwater for like a month, and he pulled out a big giant crab, like a spider crab, from underneath this rock. It was incredible. Incredible. Was it Cozumel? Okay, yeah. Do you remember that, babe? That was nuts. So crazy. I'm actually gonna, you know what I'm gonna do, dude? I'm actually gonna start the fault earlier so it goes right up to the edge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. I'm going to collect 2 buckets of water, and then we're going to kill all these water sources. Okay, so I can work without all this motion. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the water source over so the last 8 goes right up to the edge there. That'll be fun. That's a definition of fun, right? All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I went too far. So we got to do this now. All right, so now by that, let me make sure if I'm wrong here, I don't want to make sure I'm not going to... Oh, we're fine. All right, so now let's do this first. We don't even need this here. Okay, so in theory, it should go right up to the edge there, right? Yeah, right? Did that? If I counted right, and we did. Okay. Let me finish this off. Good, good. Right up to the edge. Yay! That is a big basin to catch the Propagule. That is a certainty. Can we see the cool coffee mug? Yeah. I'm talking about the...
Kevin Bubbles below the refrigerator. Jimmy might have a mug.
That's my Kevin Bubbles. That's him as a puppy. Oh. He's downstairs and I miss him. He's been doing a lot of pillow humping. He asked me not to talk about it, but you know. What's going on with him? So much pillow humping. Am I getting a mug as cool as Tango eventually? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I got a pretty cool mug here. Just saying. All right, these vines are placed right nice for me. Ah, no, I did not run out. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Hello? Oh my gosh. You know what? We're good. One more shark fact for me. Cookie cutter sharks, which are known for circular bite marks, are bioluminescent. Are they really? Dude, let me tell you something. What's up, Going Gray? Everybody say hello to Going Gray. The deep ocean is super fascinating. I saw there was like the bioluminescence that exists in the deep ocean blows my mind. Miss Kathy B with 1,000 biddies. You're amazing for that. Thank you, Miss Kathy B. The bioluminescence that exists in the deep sea is mind-blowing. And I had seen this thing where, like, the prey, when it was being tracked by the predator, would spit out a little bit of bioluminescence so that the predator would go towards it. But it was theorized that it evolved over time to where the bioluminescence that it would spit out wasn't always as effective as they would have liked. So to that end, it was actually on a delay. So it would spit out bioluminescence, like a little liquid. And the liquid itself would not emit light for like a good full second after it discharged it. Almost like a flare, like a jet flare on delay. Guys, I'm telling you, when I see there, but I tell you the whole thing, that thing got a lot of gravity. That when I saw that, so whenever I'm watching like a documentary, like a deep sea documentary, I am just enthralled. And it would spit out the bioluminescence, but on a time delay, boom, and then it would discharge, and the predator would be so confused. It's unbelievable, truly unbelievable. Okay, let's get over there. Now, with this being said, what we're going to want to do is have a base down here. This fella here. Can you stop it? I don't like the extra bricks, so we're going to get rid of this guy right here. Okay, and then I think... Yeah, okay. Boy, this is a lot closer to this than I'd like. I hate it. So annoying. These vines are so annoying. We're going to have to do string or something. I don't want to, but I'm sure we will. Okay. Now, let's do this. 2, 3. I don't know how wide this is. I'd like it all to be pretty centered. Let's count first, and then we'll go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please don't be even. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. Okay, that worked out right nice, and I need like one more block. Okay. No, I need a lot more blocks actually. All right, so 15. So that means number 8 will be where we'll put the hopper. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right here is where that hopper's going to go, like so. And I need something to grab it in for now. Well, like I said, we'll be fishing all this out or piping it to other locations, no question. Let me get some more. Let me do this. Hop. And hop. Good. Right there's where it'll go to. Now I need to get a chest. Let's do this. Let's do the boy. It's tough working at this angle, working down like that. You know what I mean? Bye, suspicious. I didn't teach Impulse the drums. I was just his like private instructor for a small stint in the beginning. That's all. I was giving him lessons in the beginning, and then he got good real fast. And I was like, yeah, time for you to move on, buddy. Move on to greener pastures. Somebody who can take you further than this guy. Okay, I need wood and glue. I mean, I am building a mangrove farm. You'd think I'd have plenty of it, but I don't. Do I really not have any wood to make a chest? Hold on, I gotta have some up there. I know I do. I know I do. And we got all this. Can definitely make a bunch. Yeah, baby. Look at this place. Would you just look at this place? I need one. Well, actually, we need quite a few. We'll make 16 for now. We'll do 2 chests worth for now. Two double chests worth just for now. And then we'll, this is all temporary because we got to pipe it to different places. But right now, I just want to get the Propagule. So we have it. I got to come down here. I wonder if I can pull this off. Let me think about this. There's a way to do this. I know it. Oh, this isn't... Okay, hold on. Oh. Huh? Did I put that there? Wait a minute. I needed to... Wait, it's the wrong farm. I tell you, this Propagule farm's got a lot of moving parts, man. Ah! No! No! Grab it! Grab it! No! Can you grab on? Why can't I grab from the water? What is that? Is it because I'm in fly mode? Yes. How do you get out of fly mode and when you're in water? Who cares? Abuse it. Abuse the fly mode. Fly mode abusing activated. Okay, so actually let's use this. We're fine. Oh my God. And now I'm not in fly mode. Get out of the water! What is happening? Jeez. Sorry about that whining. Turns out we were not fine. Nice jump, how about it? All right, let me come around this way then. Okay, all right, right there. That's where that's going to be. Let's come even lower. Okay, let's do. Okay. And then let's hop this up over there. I'm gonna put this in my offhand so I can see. And then no, because then I'm gonna be placing stuff. Okay. Why is what I need never anywhere on my hotbar? Okay, now gotta get back up above again and sleep. Uncle Skiz. I am an uncle. My nephews, I'll tell you right now. I'm telling you right now, they could both be in the NFL right now if they wanted to. My brother is massive, and his boys are like. I'm telling you right now, guys. I'm telling you right now, my nephews are so massive. Now, my brother's first son was like one of the most sought after in our state for a while. There's years ago. And then he decided it was time for college. I don't know how to play. And then my brother's second son, I used to think this kid, when he was like a toddler, I would pick him up and I'm like, is this kid's like blood made of mercury? Because he was my little Buddha. He was so heavy. I would pick him up, a toddler. I'd be like, ugh! And he got to a point to where when he was a freshman in high school, listen to this, very competitive school. Freshman in high school, starting center. Freshman in high school, on varsity. You guys know how much growth you do in high school, right? You ever realize that a freshman and a senior, they look like they're like 25 years in difference because you do so much growing in high school? Freshman, starting center, on varsity. That is massive. And he would just snap the ball, stand up, grab you, and wherever he wanted you to go, guess what? That's where you were going. And he didn't have a whole lot of say in it. Tell me I'm wrong, pups. You know I'm right. All right, now let's turn this thing on and see what we're getting here. Here's the deal, though. This is only going to be not so stupid if I have a platform down here to land on. So we will put this here, get rid of this dirt pillar in 2 seconds. Yep, Pup says I am correct. See? It's crazy, man. Oh, him also. When it was time for college. I don't really want to do it anymore. Okay. Well, you could point to a college and say that one, and they'll cover it. And then you're probably going to be in the NFL. So no then? Not interested? No, not for you? Okay. Hey, it's their life. I get it. But come on. It's about me. Okay? I wanted to see my family members in the NFL. It's for me. That would have been the day. Do fantasy and put one of my nephews on my team. That would be amazing. All right. Should we turn this thing on now? Should we fire it up and see the Propagule? Let's get plenty of bone. Let's do this. We're going to. We actually need to put plenty of bone meal in here for now. I'm going to come down here. And let's do this really quick. Keep that with us. Put that away for now. I want to load it up with bone meal, so we are going to. Oh, we should just look at this place, dude. Just look at the state of my inventory. Again, I'll say it again. I know you guys think it bugs you, but I have to be me. You want some of that? I think so. Here we go, and keep that. Do more hoppers later. Let's go get some more bone meal. This is gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to turning this on, actually. What's happening? Where? Oh my god, I got rid of my rockets. I put those away. Tell me I can climb this. I have no blocks. Hold on, I can do this. I got this figured out. I'm good. I'm good at stuff. Got you covered. You know what? I actually don't know. That's a good shout. I don't know what it is called, actually. It's called something. I know that much. All right. Go ahead and get this for now. That's one cell. One cell that has collected that. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it feels good. You know, it's better. So far, it should be on a track to be better than last season's. And that was sort of the idea. So we can really offer. In fact, when I talked about what my prices were going to be this season, Jem was like, you're out of your mind. Like, as in, that's way too cheap. I'm like, no, it's poetic. That's what it is. It's poetic. Don't you think? Because for reasons. Like, it's, I got to get up there. Last season was 8 diamonds for 1 stack of mangrove. This season, it's going to be 1 diamond for 8 stacks. That's what I want to do. Okay, this part, I'm really looking forward to having this all plumbed so I can put in what I need to have in here. I'm going to fill these up and let this thing run, dude. All the way. So, in fact, let's go get more. I'm going to go get more bone meal. And get the Propagule. Okay. Actually, we've got to be careful here because we're going to need to use a lot of that Propagule for the to actually get some mangrove. So that was silly. Eventually, it won't be a problem. Eventually. In fact, we're going to do this. We'll cut these down a little bit here. We'll go... That's pretty full, actually. Wait a minute. I can't get to the other side. I can't tug toss this. I'm so hungry. Let me get up there. Dang it, this is the worst. I'm gonna have to do a temporary 6 blocks up. Again, this will be plumbed eventually, and then this won't be a problem. Okay. We'll do, how about 4 stacks? Let's do 4 stacks each. Get it. Dang it! It's gonna go in the chest. Okay. Let's do, what did I say? 4, yeah, let's do 4 stacks each. In fact, we can go ahead and do that. That'll go find its way in. We're not going to be able to do that. I'm like really annoying myself right now. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay, let's put a lot of this back. Okay, put a lot of that back and get back there. I just want to turn it on. It says I'm offline. That's what the heck. Okay. Let's go. Bop. So 4 stacks in there. Do 4 stacks in there. Oh my, for the love. 4 stacks in there. I ain't worried about them going over there. They might. We'll have to see. And, oh, 4 stacks on the top one, too. That guy there. So, bop, bop. 4 stacks there. And 4 stacks here. Okay, so 4 stacks. We're going to turn this thing on now. And there you have it. Okay, again, we will see some loss when it lands on top. Oh my God, can somebody sleep, please? Fucking look at this. So there they are. Ooh, see how close they're getting to the edge sometimes? I mean, it's still working.
Yeah, baby.
Hello, L. Jones. Miss Adventure says, hey, I let you know a few months ago how you inspired me to change myself. I'm now at college learning a new skill and a new career path. Thank you. That's amazing. And I do see the DNR, and that makes it even better. I love that. Keep it up, Miss Adventure. I love it. All right. I'm kind of expecting them to go over the side there. I'll probably build these walls up a little bit, but... All right, so 4 stacks gets us... Now, in theory, we were supposed to get 256 Propagule out of 4 stacks, right? 4 stacks in each. I don't think it's going to work out like that. I'm sure we have some loss up there. We do. See that? More than I'd like, actually. But that's what the allays will be for. All right, keep doing your thing, buddies. I mean, I might as well grab this stuff, but... where are we at? Still going. All right, so let that run for a bit while we go sleep. I'm so lost in my own madness here. Where's the stupid room I sleep in? What is happening? Bum. Here we go. Right? Who can get there first? Somebody can. Leo calling tuna. Come on. Somebody's got to get this. Maybe we're on a delay. I want to see if you guys get that. That's a good name it. That's right, the Big Lebowski. That's the dude. I literally want to watch that movie right now. Booby-doo. Booby-doo. Boo-doo-doo. Bum, 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 bum. Now this guy wants a piece. You're got my scaffolding. Get out of here. Stupid jerk. That's right, he got it. Yeah, baby. Stop it. Stupid jerk. Okay. We'll get rid of that sand later. What are you doing here? What the water spider? It's the worst kind. We get those in our pools sometimes, man. It's the worst. They're all scary looking. All floaty and quick on top of the water like jerks. All right, let's see where we're at here. Is it still running? Oh, look at that. Look at that guy right there. You see that? There was one on the thing. Okay, so look at that. Good. Propagule's doing all right. Oh, we must be out of bone meal. All right, so a decent amount of loss, but honestly, almost nearly 2 stacks is not bad for 4. Well, I mean, 16 stacks of bone meal, but we can actually do some serious damage with that. All right, so let's do this. Let's go. Let's turn it off. We have more electrician work to do on this thing. Turn it on and off proper like. Not that guy. Oh my God. Have to be able to navigate around here better than this. And we will. We'll build the proper paths and all that stuff. Give me that Propagule. Give me that Propagule. That's a lot of Propagule. We're going to have... The allays are a really good idea. And... hop! Yes. Okay. Let's turn this guy off. Since there's clearly... Yep. Hop! Yes. I know there's more on the other side. Okay, let's do this. We're going to go... get more bone meal. Well, let's load this up. I want this mangrove farm to be running for a tick. I don't remember how much TNT we have, but I think enough to kind of really feel good about where we're at here. Okay. Bum, ba, bum, bum. Okay, there. It's so convoluted. All right, good amount of bone meal there, and none there. So let's put that in there. Yeah, we have a lot to do there. Okay, and let's do the Propagule here after we turn this on. But we got to go turn it on manually upstairs. Oh my God. Flying out of water is not as easy as I'd like it to be. Okay, ready for greatness and nooch. How much do we have in here? That's a good amount. And it's on a really slow timer too, so that's good there. That was an incredible landing, by the way. On you go. And nooch. F3T. All right, good. Good. All right, you guys watch over this for a second. I'll be right back. Did it break? Did it break? Creeper. Did it break? No, it didn't. Did it? It's still going. Still planting. Yeah, it's working, you guys. All right, here we go. Get down there, Mr. TNT. Nooch. All right, good. Bum 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 ba da da bum 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 bum. All right, so we got 24 Propagule left in that part of our hotbar slot. We got this thing on a very decent delay here. Yes, I like that. Those logs are in a good spot, dude. We want a lot of bang for our buck here. Nice. That's a good one. This is a good one. Dude, that is like maximum efficiency in that TNT boom, dude. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, so now while this is finishing, let's have a peek at what we need to do. I don't love that this is floating and doesn't look... There's not a lot of integrity in that build right there. So what do we need to do, right? Well, we need to eventually bring the bone meal coming out of that guy. Well, first things first. Now that the Propagule farm is functioning down here, which makes me very happy, that means that we can, if we funnel bone meal from this guy over here, the fact that the Propagule farm is working is indicative that I can focus back on the bone meal. We have one cell, and it's providing a decent amount of bone meal. I want to build cells all the way up, and all that bone meal that's going to be down here is going to be plumbing this Propagule farm as well as the mangrove farm. And the Propagules we need to plumb from here over to like a dropper I'll be standing on or something. Right now I'm on nothing, but it'll be so it can feed it back to me. Right? It's a crazy farm. It's got a lot going on. This is why I know. And is there a better way to do mangrove farms? No question. No question. Not only no question, but there's probably 10,000 ways to do it way better. But, oh my gosh, why isn't it? Oh, I think I'm out of bone meal. Yep, out of bone meal. Okay. Out of bone meal. Okay, so there you go. So you see that, dude? We just ran into a lot of what we ran into last season, which is why I was so determined to make it better, because the bone meal was just such a pinch point for us, man. All right, so the TNT's off, so that's good. All right, so there's not going to be a lot of mangrove here, by the way, not by a long shot, but it'd still be fun to look at. Oh my gosh! In fact, I think I only have the hopper there. I haven't even put a chest in there. Hey, I got an arrow. Yeah, okay. All right, this thing is underway, which is good. We got a good amount of Propagule. That is priority. So I'm going to AFK some more, build up some more bone meal, keep this thing going, build a shop, and provide this as soon as I can to people. I think I'm going to actually really zero in on getting another cell done. That's what we're going to want to do. That's what we're going to want to do, man. Snow Ray with the new Prime sub. How are you? Yeah, more of these, the more of these cells, the better, right? If you think about it, like just really maximize that bone meal output. I don't think I'll be rich this season because I'm charging such a reasonable price for the mangrove. I'm trying to make up for last season. Oh man, I wish there were permits. And El Salam Popo, I can make sure that ain't nobody else. You just collecting or selling anything. But even though I'm Poe, we're gonna be dropping that accent this go. All right, so with that being said, I need to start focusing on the next cell of this, and I think we're looking at these cells are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high. So I'll say 6 high. 7 if you include that lever, which you could probably put over. No, put it here. Anyways, about 7 high. So I think, yeah, just a little bit of a gap in between and start the next one. And I'm thinking I'll probably actually end up having one of these platforms underneath each one just so I can work on it. Yeah, that'll be a good thing to do. Nobody will be able to compete with these prices. Maybe, yeah, probably an on-off switch for the, in fact, thinking about it. So this, each one does have its own on-off switch, and it's really this guy right there, right? That guy right there. So all it really means is that block on each one, I just need to have a master switch that controls them all, which is, you know, be easy enough. Not something I'm super, I'm just thrilled. Like, we've loaded and unloaded this chunk a million times and there's not a single piece of cobblestone here. You know what I mean? And this, and I love it because each cell, in case you missed yesterday's stream, each cell is completely self-sufficient. Part of the bone meal goes back into the machine itself, and the other part of the bone meal spits out here. Watch, you should see it spit out. See? I love it. It's fun. Oh, man. No, I don't. I mean, if I do, okay, so if I were to kill that switch over there, all that's going to do is lock these pistons in place. The bone meal itself, that's a good shout, actually. I need to find a way for it to hook to both of them. Or do I? Or do I even care? Honestly, the truth is it might be not a bad idea to have a switch that turns off that and then places a red splits, you know, applies power here. So it turns off that as well. One switch that does that. And then that one switch will be connected to all the different cells. So you can turn the whole thing on and off. I'm kind of worried about turning it off though. You know what I mean? A little worried about turning it off at all. This is crazy. You know what I need to do, dude? I need to take stock of how much, I don't know what it takes to build this. Like, I built it, but I don't know what it means. Like, I got to count up all the blocks so I know what each one costs, make sure I have everything, and then just lock in and just build cell after cell after cell after cell after cell. Need a lot of glass too. Build all that and I'll feel good, you know. Oh, Ender Pearl Stasis Chamber. That's right. But you got to be on the server for it to load the chunk, from what I understand. See, Bop, thank you. Bop's nailing it. If it hasn't made cobble already, when you unload it, it doesn't need turning off. So this thing is working. It's working really nice right now. I'm actually pretty much digging this. Digging this, and then my Propagule farm. This is my design, like 100% my design. And you can see it just does not need to be this complicated, but it works. It works. And I really like the idea of getting an allay involved here. I think that's smart. It doesn't, having opposing pushers is an option, but I was like, I don't need that. I'm just going to put up immovable objects and we'll be in business. See that? In fact, the first one I had did have opposing pushers. And I tore it all down to do this. I like it. It's fun to watch too. In fact, once it's completed, is there a way? I'd like to see several at once, but if I have these platforms in there, they're going to block it, which is also fine. I mean, I could do, and that wouldn't matter anyways. Yeah, we'll do that. Build all these. In fact, If we do this, everybody, if we go, so if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 if you include that, I think that there should be another two blocks high, and then I'll start the next platform. That's going to make probably the most sense, I think. And at the very least, carve a hole in it in regards to where the sacred moss will go. Bob says opposing would be about 3 moss blocks a cycle more efficient, which is a lot of work for 3 moss blocks. Yeah, this is, I really enjoy the way this is working. You know what weird, I'll tell you that this was an issue I was having when I was doing opposing ones. Okay, here's the issue I was having when look at that. Look how there's moss back. Well, it's okay. Once that opens, it'll be in business. There it goes. Here's an issue I was having when I did opposing. When I did opposing, anytime an entire row, like this guy here, see that, was solid, then it would kind of lock the system up. And it would lock it because well, there's a couple things wrong with it. One, it felt like if it even turned to moss, I don't know if it would fix the problem. This one fixes the problem. Like when there's moss, like right now, every time this opens, that piston is trying to push, but it can't. But next time it bone meals, then it can't again. But eventually the bone meal will reach over here and then it will collapse. Like if it's self-healing. So when I had opposing ones, it felt like they were fighting and it wasn't working. I could be mistaken, but what was definitely happening in that model, and it doesn't apply here, as I had 2 water sources, one coming from each side. So if the inside one turned to stone, then the water source couldn't get to the other places. This one here is the water source is underneath that block, which is why this is all straight. What I don't love is when it doesn't reach the full 7 wide. I'm not going to feel good until I see it go 7 wide on both sides again. Doesn't always happen, but I like it when it does. Hey, that went to hey, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now you get maximum goodness. And the other thing is that I love about this, for the record, is that most models I've seen, the moss is above all of the stone. And so you have to rig it so that another circuit comes above it and pushes a piston on top of the moss and hits the top of the moss every time there's bone meal. And the reason being that if you grow anything on top, if moss has anything on top of it, then bone mealing it has no effect. So it's got to be clear. So you have a piston come out and knock that thing off. Well, with this model, I don't need to do that because the water is my piston. No matter what happens, if something grows on, see right here is the sacred moss right there. Once it bone meals, no, it didn't get anything on top of it that time. But this time, if it gets something on top of it, you'll see the water will go ahead and clear it off anyways. I like it. You think I'm running close to hopper limit? I don't know, man. Honestly, I've been pretty good with the hoppers. I'm doing, well, when it does happen, it pushes it. I'm doing pretty good on the hoppers because see, I didn't do a bunch of hoppers here. I'm doing water wherever I can. There is quite a few hoppers on the cell. I will give you that. Not enough for me to be concerned, though. Yeah, not enough for me to be concerned. This is great, man. Oh my gosh, yeah, I was trying to AFK overnight last night, and I forgot that the server resets like at midnight every night. I got up this morning, I'm like, ooh, let's see how my bowman I have. I come in my office, it's all disconnected them all. I forgot. Could you bone meal it from the sides since a line is not pushed? That's actually not a bad point. Question is, does bone mealing it from the side earn you anything? I'm not sure it does, but the answer is yes. You can bone meal it from the side. I just don't know if there's value, unless bone mealing it from the side brings more yield, which I have to entertain as a possibility. It very well, it might actually do that. X has a mod for the resets. So, you know, I think I've heard about it, so you can get back in. Bone meal from the side will give you more moss. Well, I'm not redesigning this. This thing's working fine. All right, we're going to find somebody to raid. And tomorrow, guys, tomorrow's Wednesday. Guess what? Chicken butt. But do you know why? You think about that answer, and we will find somebody to rate. I'm hearing that Mr. Scar is rating? Or is streaming? Mr. Scar. It's actually chicken thigh. There it is. Bumble got it. So did Cheese Girl. And now I want cheese. I'm going to load you guys up for Sir Scar. And he's doing redstone things with Etho and Cub. Very good. That's where I should be. Wimpy kitty baby whiners. All right, go say hello to Scar for me. I'll see you tomorrow. We should be doing a gig stream tomorrow for the new Phasmo, so tune in for that. No guarantee that it's going to happen, but we're going to be giving it a go. To my mods, thank you so much for your amazingness. The rest of you, thank you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Be good to each other. I will talk to you soon. Thank you, everybody.